So in today video we are going to cover interview question that asked to me in my previous interview. So they have asked me the first question about in Selenium, like synchronization in Selenium. They have asked what is this synchronization in Selenium. So if we can answer, synchronization in Selenium means making the automation script wait until the web element or page is ready before performing any actions. So modern web applications are dynamic elements may load after some time due to Ajax request or JavaScript execution. If Selenium try to interact with the element before it load and the test fail, common error we get no such element exception, element not interactable exception, timeout exception. So type of the weights we can explain in the interview. So implicit weight, type of the weight, that is first one is a implicit weight. Implicit weight is a global weight applied to all element. If Selenium cannot find an element immediately, it will wait for the specific time. For example, try the syntax is a driver.manage.timeouts.implicit wait duration of second, and you have to pass your timeouts, meaning Selenium will wait up to 10 seconds to find this element. And second is a explicit wait. Explicit wait is used for a specific condition. For example, element visible, element clickable, element present. And for we can say here code web driver wait new web driver wait driver duration of second duration dot of second, and 10 I have pass here web element login button wait dot until in bracket expected condition dot element to be clickable by dot id login button dot click. Okay, this means Selenium wait until the login button becomes clickable. And third one is a fluent wait allow polling interval ignoring exception wait. We can see here the code new fluent wait driver with the timeouts duration of second 20 polling every duration of second 2 ignoring no such element exception dot class. So avoid, we need to best practice for this, avoid using 3 dot sleep because it slow down the test of the execution. For example, suppose after clicking login the dashboard take 5 seconds to load. If we write driver dot find element by dot id dashboard, so our test may be fail. So we use explicit wait until expected condition visibility of the element located by id dashboard. So they asked the second question is how do you handle cookies in Selenium? Handling cookies in Selenium. What are the cookies? First we understand cookies are a small piece of the data stored in our browser by the websites. They store information such as a login season, user preferences, authentication token. For example, when a user login, the server send a cookie like season ID, this one, and this cookie allow the user to stay logged in. And how Selenium handle cookies? Selenium provide the cookies classes get all cookies set of the cookie driver.manage.get cookies. For we can use our for loop and iterate if each of the cookies. And add cookie, we can also add cookies with the help of Selenium new cookies username this one, and driver.manage.add cookie. Okay, we can add cookies with this with the help of method add cookie. And we can also delete the cookies driver.manage.delete all cookies. And we can use, suppose login take 20 seconds, instead of logging in every time, login once and capture season cookies and reuse cookie in the automation. This step up to test, this will speed our test cases. Okay, and they have also asked what is a flaky test. This is the most important question. Every I have given, if I give 10 interviews, so in 8 interview this question will be asked to me. What is the flaky test? A flaky test is that sometime pass and sometime fail without any code changes. For example, test result today pass and test result tomorrow fail, even though application code haven't changed, did not change anything. So there may be some common causes like synchronization issue, dynamic element issue, network delay or test data conflict, or environment instability. For example, suppose in automation click a button before it become clickable, sometimes the page load fast test pass, and sometimes page load slow then test or fail. This is a flaky behavior. Okay, how to fix flaky test cases? We use proper explicit wait, avoid hard coded locators. Bad locators we can't, don't need to use like this. So we can use the locators like this. and use stable test data, implement retry logic, and for example test retry analyzer dot class. And they have also asked to me difference between authentication and authorization API question. Authentication means verifying the identity of the users. For examples, we enter username and password. System check if credentials are correct. If correct, user login. And authorization means checking what the user is allowed to access. For example, we have role of the admin. So admin can delete the users, but normal user cannot delete the users. For example, we can see here step 1, login authentication, and system check user role. What user can do, that is a authorization. Okay. And API test cases for registration, they have asked me today. Can you tell me the API test cases of the registration API? So we can write of the test case of the API: post request and register. Payload, we can say name, email and password. Positive test case, valid data, and negative test case, email with email already exist. Expected output will be 409. Conflict, invalid email formats. Will test the status code like bad request and missing required field. We will uh, check status code 400 bad request. And also we can test boundary test cases: password length required minimum 8 character, test case 7 character, 8 character and 20 character. Approach to start testing a new project, this question is also asked to me. Approach to start, what is your approach to start testing on a new project? Okay. So first we requirement understanding. So first we read the BRD and user storage and acceptance criteria. And second is a understanding of the application understanding. Understand application workflows, modules and business logic. For example, say there is a modules like login, product catalog, cart, payments, etc. And the third is a we need to understand test planning, like prepare test scenario, test cases and test data. And after that, environment setup, test environment set ready, access credential available, required tools installation, and manual testing. We perform functional UI testing, API testing, integration testing. And 6 is a bug reporting, report defect in tools. If you are using Jira or Azudos, you can say according to you. And we can include steps like steps, expected result, actual result and screenshot. And planning for the automation, like identify test cases for automation for smoke test cases, regression test, critical flows. So choosing the automation tools like Selenium, Playwright, JSTSOD. And this question is also asked to me: how to report bug in API? If you found any bug in API, how you will report? If API fail, then I will create bug with complete information. For example, bug registration API written 500 error for valid request. So we send steps: send post request, register, provide is valid payload, click send, expected result 201 created, but actual result 500, internal server error. We attach request payload, response body, status code, screenshot from postman, which tool you are using. So these are the questions asked to me in the first round. uh, on the and 2 plus year of experience as a automation test engineer. So I hope you will get help from this. If you want to this PDF, you can check out the description box. I have added this PDF, and I have all added at least 200 plus interview questions in the description box. You can also check out that. We will see in the next video. Thank you.